Hello and welcome back to Train Sim World, and we're in New York again. It's the Long Island Railroad DLC. This time we're doing Race Day Run. Another scenario, one that has caused a few problems for people. So I want to take it out for a spin and see if we can actually do it. I've also learned quite a bit about operating these trains. Welcome to Jamaica. You'll be taking the 0800 departure out to Hempstead. Where are we? Where we gotta go? Oh, let's turn off. Here we go. Where have we got to go? This is not a good start, is it? I don't know where we got to be. Which train are we catching? Is that ours? That looks like ours. Let's go. I mean, that's a bit of a slow start. Where can we go down? Can we go down there? What's that? Oh, I'm lost. I am super lost now. Let's go down here. There we go. That's our train. First things first, one of the things I learned was... Oh, it says there. Head down to track 8. I could have just read that. One of the things I've learned about marker lights, we need to turn on the rear marker light. I'm wondering if Dovetail have accounted for this in their scenario, because technically we should be turning it on. Well, we'll see. We're probably going to be late doing this, but it has to be done. Because if we go to the back, you'll see we have no rear lights on. So we're coming in here. And we'll switch the marker lights on. On. That should give us, hopefully, he says. Oh, close that. Ah, there we go. You see, last time we went out, we never had those on. So we were, it looked like we weren't operational, which isn't good. Anyway, we collected a collectible. I don't know what it was, but we collected it anyway. Hello. We're running a bit late, guys, because we have to do things. I just hope it's accounted for. I've also learned some more about the LIRR or LIRR. I don't know what you'd call it. All right, let's get in there, shall we, and actually get going. Let's activate everything. We've got to turn on the key. We have to set the reverser to forward, the brake to max brake. Let's get the... we don't need the marker lights on. We need the headlights on. And we need to get the pressure up to 90 psi. Then we should be good to go. We're loading passengers. Let's not do anything up there. Oh, isn't there another one that we had? Not that one. Where is it? Is it this one? Gauge lights. Let's put those on. So we've got our orange thing. Should we use the horn? Probably when we set off. Okay. Things I've learned. Track speed and this ATC speed. Although it's disabled on the back panel, on the fuse panel here, ATC cutout, this is still technically active, just without the safety features. So we're going to be obeying these. If this is lower than the track speed, you go by this central panel. If the track speed is lower, you go by the track speed. It's a simple one to remember. And we've nearly finished loading, so we'll have to get going very shortly. There we go, locked doors. Well, I think they were locked. That's a bit awkward. That's terrible. Right, let's lock the doors then. Put that in. And doors and comm. Lock rearward doors. Does that work? I can hear them closing. There we go. Take this out. Okay, wish this was a bit easier to do, but we're done. Let's get going. We're going to be late already, I know it. Speed. Good nose. Good nose. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, I think we should be doing about 15 by the looks of things. Track speed is 35 coming up. What's the current track speed? About 15. Yeah, this scenario has caused a few problems with people not being able to complete it and having a lovely spad at the end of the scenario waiting to get back into here. What we're doing is we're going out and coming back in. But I'm intrigued to see how this will go. Currently we can only do 15 anyway. ATC is showing 15. Line speed is 15 as we do 16. Which is fine. I'm sure there's a little leeway. What time we got to be there? 8:07. It is currently 8:02. Got 5.5 miles. We're going to have to get a move on as soon as we can. I'm intrigued to know whether Dovetail have accounted for ATC. They should do, because that's what you've got to pay attention to as well as the track speed, regardless of having the safety features enabled that are linked into ATC. We should be doing a bit faster than that. That's not going to help, is it? Maybe just keep up to 15 at least. The question I have, though, for myself, and you guys out there, or Dovetail, if you know, if you have the fuse disabled, is ATC technically still active? Lights, as we come up here. Our light is, let me right click. Our light is that one. And that means green. Those are red there, straight across, and diagonal is equivalent to a yellow. See, we're speeding. We shouldn't be doing that speed. Now we can go. Right. Let's get a move on, because we're going to be super late if we don't. Now it says 60 on ATC. That allows us to go up to 60, but as you'll see, the track speed is 35. So we can't do much past 35. We can probably do a little bit. This is me trying hard. We're going to give it a go. Alright, no, we can't. Even though it says 80, we can't do it. We can't do it. That is a green ahead. I mean, so far so good. Have a look outside. The only reason we got our front lights on, we got our front lights on, and we got the rear lights on. Doesn't it look lovely? I do love this. I'm going to do the rest of the scenarios. That's for sure. See, now we've passed through that signal. It is red. We should get on board. Oh, see, we could have been going. Yeah, I'm going to be super late. I've noticed I'm not aggressive enough into stations. These trains do brake quite hard. I mean, you can't overdo it, but I've got to thank everybody in the comments for helping me out with this and understanding a little bit about how these trains work. There was an actual driver or engineer who gave some useful pointers, and the speed he comes at stations if he's running a little bit late is quite aggressive. I don't know what that was on there. I just saw some red... I was going to point. That's not useful. I saw some red lines come across here. Like, I don't know what that was. Alright. Doing okay. We're probably going to be a touch late, but maybe we can get into the station a bit better. Keep an eye on all the speeds. The maximum speed we can go, I believe, is 80. Because that's all ATC shows, so it doesn't matter if there is a 90 mile an hour speed limit on the track. We've still got a green ahead. I know it's a bit cheating having the aspect showing, but you know, it's a simulator / game, so you can play it how you want. I know some of you would like to have all of that vanished, which you can. There you go. You can play it like that if you want. Make it more realistic. For me, I like all this information on the screen because I'm not a trained engineer. You haven't guessed. We are going to do everything correctly, though. I'm going to use this key each time we unlock the doors, or that one, depending on which side it is. Very smooth, this. If I bring up the... Although you see the videos in 30 FPS, they are actually being recorded in 60, and it just smooths it out when I render it after editing, which usually there's quite a bit. Green again. The fact it flicks to yellow sometimes suggests there might be a train ahead of us. We'll probably be playing Chase the Yellow at some point. Yeah, we are super late already, you see. Admittedly, I was a bit slow on the acceleration, but I certainly wasn't this slow. So the only thing I'm thinking about right now is giving you time to turn on the marker lights. They could rectify that by adding it as... Oh, I didn't watch. Well, this might gain us some time, but we've got to slow down rapidly. Probably a bit more rapidly than that. Can we get down? Goodness me, that's some overspeeding. Luckily we're not stopping at that platform. That was some serious speeding. Oh, see, now we've got to slow down to 15 as soon as possible. Which is okay, because that's the platform up here. Does that mean there's a train ahead of us? It could be in this. We could be sharing a block with it right now, because that is something that can be done. Slowing down to 15 would allow you to stop if need be in the same block if there's another train up ahead. These trains do brake really aggressively if you need them to, which is great. I love that. Alright then, Laurel Park. We are already over 2 minutes late. Good start. We can only do 15 at the moment. That's okay, that's okay. We'll try and stop at the marker board, which I would imagine, if you take a look in the top left, you'll see the countdown in yards. That would be where our marker board should be. Four to 6. I don't think we're 4 to 6. I think we're 8. There we go. All slow and stop. Throw everybody forward. There is a lot of complaints right now. Right, let's open the doors. No, don't take it out. Go. No, come on. Alright, I guess you shouldn't sit in the seat and do this. No, don't take it out. This is really awkward. They need a better way to do this. There. Forward, rear-facing doors, unlock. There we go. How are our people doing? It's very empty. I'm not surprised. Now, guys, I'm a little bit late. That's all. I'm not gonna ruin it for everybody. Where are you going? Am I blocking your door? Oh, sorry, love. Here we go. Got a seat. Yeah, I don't think people have... They've heard about me being late and stuff. They're like, ooh, no, not your train. Lock the rear doors. Let's close that. Take that out. Sit down. Get going. Yeah, that's going to take some time, isn't it? We can only do 15 anyway. I mean, I don't know how fast we should be going. But we'll floor it a bit because we're late. I think we're good. We're going to be late, but is it going to be doable? Is it going to be doable even if you're late? I mentioned SPAD earlier, which is signal passed at danger, and that's what seems to trip people up a little bit. And that's when we head back to Jamaica. At the moment, we're heading out to Hempstead, and we can only do 15, even though the track speed is 60. So there is a couple of things wrong with this scenario that Dovetail could possibly fix. To all scenarios for that matter. Either make sure the marker lights are on, Because, you know, a little bit of realism wouldn't hurt. And, or have it as one of the points in the scenario. Like, before you even get in the train, it's like, head to the back of the train, turn on the marker lights. Or like I said, just have them on. Anyway. Alright, there we go. Speeds up. Let's try and make some time up, shall we? We can do 60. Track speed is 70, but we can do 60. Or 70 coming up, I should say. We can't change from 70 up to 70 until the back end of the train goes past that. But we should be alright. If not late. I don't know how we're going to make this time up. I really don't. Some quality braking. There we go. That's all we can do. 60. According to ATC. Oh, now we can go to 70. But we've got the station coming up. We need to start slowing down for that. I'd rather not slow down too much. But at the same token, I don't want to go flying past it either. Because that won't help. We're slowing down quite aggressively, aren't we? Let's knock that off a bit. Oh, it's a short platform too. We should be okay. Let's do it. If you're wondering why the controller is moving on its own, the speed controller in the center of the bottom center of the screen there, it's because I use the keys. A for accelerate, D for decelerate, I guess. Right, we're going to be stopping at the end of the platform. Yeah, 4 to 12. So that's all of the things. Let's just stop, shall we? Alright, let's try and do this quicker, if possible. Put that in. I mean, at this rate, I'm just going to end up doing... Where have you actually got to point to? There. Yeah, that needs a little bit of work. Unlock. No. Lock the rear doors is not a good idea. The only thing I'm really worried about... Hello, are you enjoying your late travel? Compliments of me, Stuart Manor. Follow the cars. Pickup truck over there. A people carrier or SUV sort of thing. That's nice. Looks like a Mustang. Oh, quick, get back in the train. Run. We can do it. We can do it. Right, lock the doors. No, I shouldn't. That one. I will get used to this. Promise. Alright, take that out. Let's get going. Let's get going. Okay, we've got 1 mile to our next station. Oh, what have I done? Don't do that. Did I change? I pressed the wrong key, didn't I? That's what you get. Can we go forward, please? Brilliant. It's safe to say we're going to be late. You know what? Let's wang it up and see what happens. It could be a disaster. Oh, okay. So if you go into the rear cab, that was an interesting thing. If you go into the rear cab, it shows you a different ATC set speed. That is interesting. Nice touch. We are so late. No, we're still kind of holding 2 to 3 minutes. No, we're 3 minutes, aren't we? By a long shot. We've got to do it. We've got to come in here fast. Or just skip it. No, we're not going to skip it. Right. We best get the brakes on. What sort of speed? We're coming in a bit sharp, aren't we? Right, get that brake on. Get the brake on. Maximum brake. Do it. Can we stop in time? Do you know, these are really sharp on braking. I love them. Yeah, we didn't even need to be that aggressive. Alright. We are. Brilliant. Stop at Nassau Boulevard. Let's do this. I know you can do tab, but this should be a thing, right? This should be a thing. Open the doors. I will get the hang of those. What is going on there? Is the train... Is the train not stopped? I seem to be sliding. What is that all about? Surely the train stopped. Have I still got inertia? Is that what it is? I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, let's lock the doors as we slowly move towards them. Lock those. I don't know what's going on there, guys. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Alright, sit down in here before we vanish into eternity. Right. Don't know how aggressive we can accelerate. Let's go for 5. What is this? Let's have a look at our instruments, see if they... Ooh, tractive effort. Is that moving? What happens if we... It is moving! Ah! Okay. I don't know whether that means much. What is that? If that's 30k pounds, what are these first ones? 10? 20? No. 50? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So, I'm going to assume that that tractive effort is what this is. That seems to line up with it. Just above the speed on the speedo. We're doing good. We got a yellow ahead, interestingly, but we're also stopping at this station, so... Oh, yep, that lines up. Our tractive effort is now going down to there. Don't need to be quite that aggressive on the braking. Do you know, we kind of clawed a bit of time back. We kind of clawed a bit of time back. Yep, I got it. We're fine. There's the red lights before the end of the platform. After the end of the platform, I should say. So far, so good. Sort of happy with how it's going. Got 100 and 300 and something to the red. We can just stop here. Oh, I don't know whether that will allow us to stop here. Oh no, we're allowed. Brilliant. Not a complete disaster then. You sort of need to aim at the handle. I'm assuming. It's a bit finicky, that, isn't it? Yeah, well, you can't pull it out, so we'll see when it's off. Are we, do we have inertia this time? Not really. We're not sliding around. Oh, wouldn't all this be cool to use? Doing the front, hang on. Got to close the doors in a second. See if we can gain some time. Brilliant. Let's do it. Oh, we still have a red up above. Up above? Up in front. But we can leave because... Why is that red? We can leave because it's a little way away. The people travelling along this road across the track might not appreciate it, but we can. Oh, I see. Look, we've got a train up there coming into the station, so we can just cruise up there maybe. And could we time it right? We can't go above 15. He's coming in a bit slow, so he's at 15 too. I would guess. Don't come down here though, sir. That could be a disaster. Don't want any of that. But you see what I mean? We've got a horizontal line of lights. Yellow lights, that's red. And we've also got ATC telling us not to go above 15, so we can slow in time. I'm hoping we don't need to stop entirely. We can just like punch it as soon as he's past that switch and it switches over. Come on. Come on. There we go, we got a yellow. Let's do it. Punch it. We can go up to 60. Although we got 30 coming up. So we'll probably be best to just go to 30. We've actually got a 15 coming up. So let's brake. Yeah. We shouldn't have gone over that switch at that, should we? I mean, we weren't far off. We were braking. I couldn't hear the bells then for the crossing. Shame. Maybe if we open the window, we'll hear them. Bit more. Oh, okay, that's just a click thing. Bit more atmospheric. We can't speed up yet. Track is actually holding us back a little bit. So we're kind of branching off here, heading to Country Life Press. Is that pretty much a platform for a business? Alright, for some, I'd love to get off a train straight into work. Or is that something else? I don't know. It's very nice out here. I want to get out and have a look. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's busy. It's very busy. We're stopping here. Oh, there doesn't seem to be some office buildings over there. Doesn't seem to be anything else. Yeah, we're speeding a little bit. How are we doing on time? We're still 2 to 3 minutes late. Fortunate. Alright. We'll be fine. All is okay. Now remember to open the doors the other side, Grand. I'm just telling myself that. Don't want everybody bundling out at the hedgerow, do we? Okay. Bring it down. I mean, we could technically stop early. That'll do us. That'll do us. Let's get up. I want to put the key in. We're kind of getting the hang of that. Rearward doors. See? Very busy station, this. What's that? Look at that, like a UPS truck. But just a normal box truck. All aboard? How did we do? Stopping wise. She's still on here. She's probably not impressed with me, that's for sure. We need to be standing up anyway. Oh, you can't change the camera in first person. Right, lock the doors. Turn that off. Take the key out. Brilliant. We're getting a bit better at that. Ooh, not emergency. Please say I haven't got to reset everything. Have I got to reset everything? I bet I have, haven't I? Oh, that's terrible news. Alright. Put that into neutral, maybe? Oh no, we're going. There we go. Is that all we had to do? $15. No XPDR. What does that mean? What does that mean? No XPDR. Hang on. No XPDR. Hey, since you've been with me for a while, do you know what XPDR means on my control panel over there? No? Okay. What's going on there? Why do I keep... That's weird. There's some glitches. I don't know whether it's my system or not. Oh, wait a minute. Is this Hempstead? Hempstead. Sorry, not Hampstead. If this is Hempstead, then we're turning around. Ooh, so is this meaning we've kind of got... This is the end of the line and we've got to turn around? Could be. We're going to cruise in. It looks like we've got no signals blocking us coming in. Oh yes, we should remember from the first scenario we did, the flashing 15 generally means that it's a terminus. We're doing alright. He's waiting for us rather than... Well, I guess he couldn't leave it if it was if he's going back that way, because it'll be single track. Does that mean that we've held up the entire line for being a bit late? It's we could have done. We're gonna have to switch our what do you call them, marker lights around. So we'll need the red ones in this cab. We'll probably have to shut down this cab and go to the other end and restart everything up. We are now 4 minutes late. Brilliant. That's some quality timekeeping right there, Grant. You're amazing. Oh, we're coming in a bit sharpish. Can we not hit the buffers? That would be great. Oof. Thank goodness these trains brake. Which side are we? That side. Is that right? Yeah, that side. Alright. Let's do this then. Brilliant. There we go. Loading passengers. Let's put our marker lights on. Let's switch our lights to off. At least do that. Hopefully it will allow us to do that. Blind everybody as they come through the tunnel there. That's not very nice, is it? Turn this off, I guess, as well. Don't need that. Where we'll be heading down the other end. Brake control. Parking brake control. Okay, shut down all the things, which we kind of did. Put this into emergency. Put that into... Right. That into emergency. Then into neutral. Then into key out. Ooh, yeah. I thought it was that. What am I doing wrong here? Turn the lights off. Master key. We can't do anything with that. We're in emergency? Or we weren't quite in emergency. There we go. Now we can do key out. Excellent. Head to the other end of the train. We're still going to be late. We're not going through the train because it takes forever to open and shut doors. We're going to leg it down the platform. Sir? Are you okay? What on earth is that? There's a hole there, or some cement not dried. I don't know. Good night, it's busy. Well, I think we have some issues. Are we doing okay? We might need a crew out here. There's another one. What's going on? Look, you're in the lamppost. There's someone in the lamppost. It's turned into a horror game. Might have to put 18 plus on this. That's disturbing. Alright, we've made it down to this end. With lots of horrors. We're in this side. Yep, here we go. We're in the other end of the train. Do all the activations. We want to turn those off. Turn those onto bright. Turn the key on. Brilliant. Forward. Brake. We want what? Max brake. Pressure up to 90 at least. Brilliant. Turn on the gauge lights. For the return run, the same stopping pattern applies. All stations to Floral Park. Then express to Jamaica. Brilliant. Loading passengers again. Oh, I guess they were waiting for the turnaround. Oh, there's another train over there. He was probably waiting for me. How are the people stuck in the platform? Are you guys okay? Did you manage to get out? No, I could see some heads. I could see some heads. Ooh, the Hempstead platform disaster something. Anyway, let's get in here. No, we got to get up because we've got to shut the door. Wait, what? I didn't unlock. Oh, they were already unlocked. Turn that on. Just wait. Don't we have the key? Not forward doors. I'm guessing forward doors would be if we were the back cab. Right, let's take that out. Let's go. I'll be surprised if we manage to do anything remotely close to passing this. Alright, let's get going. We can apparently go up to the first notch, and that's comfortable for passengers. So if we keep it up the first notch, we can't go past 15 anyway. Let's make him slightly uncomfortable because we're like, oh, no, 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 you're speeding. You're speeding. There we go. 15 is all we can do. ADU dim, 75%. Okay. Oh, you can do that, can you? All right, now we can floor it. Hold on to your coffees, folks. Terrible driver. Oop, 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 30. Don't go above 30. So we're stopping back at Country Life Press again. Obviously the doors are going to be on the other side. It's a single track and single platform. So I feel like we've kind of held up the rest of the services. But if they run like the underground, then it doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, it does matter in the great scheme of things, but they're not... You don't kind of turn up, wait for a train that's there at, say, past. What you kind of do is there's one every X minutes. So I have a feeling this is similar. So they might be a bit late. Yep, yep. Just ignore the track speed. That's okay. 28. We're like super late. To be fair, it's understandable. I've not been the tidiest. Alright, let's unlock the doors. Turn that on. Open, unlock rearward. I still feel like Dovetail haven't accounted in their scenario for the ATC though, speeds. I really don't. I would like some clarification on that, because I would really like to play it obeying the 2 speed limits, but if all the scenarios are just purely track speed, then what's the point? Right? Because you're not going to... let's lock it. I mean, yes, I faff around doing this, but... that's how you got to do it. Let's get going. I probably don't need to leave it in max brake, do I? To be fair. We can still only do 15. That is track speed. Because we're coming back up to this junction. That's right. That's right. Let's not plough through the junction again. Don't want a derailing catastrophe going on. There's our train. Oh, you're beautiful. That is a screenshot right there. Get back in. Oh, look at that beat up pickup. There's another one over there. Do you know, it's kind of nice. There's just a few issues here and there, but other than that, oh, we can speed up a touch. Or not. Oh, we can do 15. We can do probably 16, to be fair. There we go. And we, ooh. We're riding on the roof. Again. Which one's to get off? I can't remember. Let's get back in. Yeah, apologies, fellow driver person. We are running a touch on the late side. The question, all I want, this is the question I want answered. Can we at least do the, like, complete it without failing completely? Yes, we're going to fail on times by quite a bit. Because we are now 5 minutes late. That's wonderful. Over 5 minutes late. We're not even at the platform. I don't know what else I could do other than ignore ATC. I don't know how we're doing on time for the scenario. It says it's an hour long. What are we doing? Like 40 minutes in? Possibly? You can still only do 15. ATC is telling us to do 15, so I'm sticking with it. We've got a boatload of points up there. Look at that. 11,040. Goodness me. What I like when we're stuck with 15 mile an hour speed limits is to have the longest platform in the universe and stop at the other end of it. It does make things... Ah, dear. We're going to be like 6 minutes late now. 6 minutes. Anyway, let's just stop here, shall we? Oh, goodness. Could have stopped before then. Right. Close on. Ladies and gentlemen... Oh, she's gone. Oh, I don't know whether she was happy. Did you fill in a survey card? Ladies and gentlemen, you are travelling on the late-running M7 LIRR service to Jamaica. I'm not going to apologise. I think just one of those days, isn't it? They're probably used to it. Oh, no, you can't take that out yet. Do that first. Ooh, let's see if we can do this. Get in. Get in. Accelerate. No, don't change it to... Accelerate. I almost changed it to reverse. Can't really be doing that. We can still only do 15. Still only do 15. Still can't hear the bells on the crossings. Is that a setting? Who knows? Should have been doing that, shouldn't we, over the crossings? Oh, I'm terrible. Well, they can see me. But we'll do it if they... I don't think we've got any more crossings. There might be one, actually. But we'll do it properly. We can still only do 15 for whatever reason. There must be another train ahead of us. Unless it's broke. Who knows? Is it broke? I've not seen it change. Either. We're supposed to be doing what? What is that? 75? But ATC is telling us to do 15. I don't know. I don't know, guys. If we put it on, we have problems. We have to always reply to the... Nope, there it goes. It is active. Let's punch it. There must be another train with us in the same block. Nice drink of tea, because everything's going a little bit Pete Tong at the moment. That's all English. Look that up. We're coming in hot. No, not really, are we? These things do break. Oh, look what we've got coming up there. All right. There we go. Almost professional. No, see, way too sharp. We didn't need to do it that sharp either. And we're braking. And throwing everybody forward. I mean, wow, really? I've got to get used to this train. I have got, I've pre-purchased the new Northern Transpennine, I believe is what it's called. British DLC that's coming out hopefully this week. So we'll be doing that, taking those out. I want to do at least one of each train and one scenario with each of the trains. Is that right? What did I do wrong there? Oh, I put it the wrong way. Silly sausage. It's not my fault. We shouldn't be this late. We're scheduled to be running without ATC. And I keep... Oh, we're back at Nassau Boulevard. There we go. That's our train. Oh, what do these lights mean? Interesting. Get back in here, though. Like we're not late enough. Okay. Lock the doors. Take this thing out. I wish you could just leave the key in. Keeps telling you to take it out every time, though. Alright, let's floor it. I think you can do like 6. 6 looks good. Seven is a touch aggressive, but we'll take it. Yeah, let's just all the way. Let's go all the way. 8 minutes. Is that how late we are now? No, 4 minutes. Oh, we caught up a little bit. 4 and no, because we're not even there yet. We're currently 4 minutes late. Over 4 minutes late. 4.5. Good night. I mean, I'm pretty terrible at it, but I'm not that terrible. Surely. I don't think so. Something not right there. Is that another? Look at that. We're gonna fly past the platform, aren't we? It's a short one. Oh, bye everybody. Just hold on tight. We're going to have absolutely everybody in the cab. Hold on tight. Oh, don't fail it. Don't fail it. Don't. No, we're... one car, please. One car at least. Does that count? Or we got to reverse? Oh, you beauty. Yep, that is completely legit. Let's get back in. Done. That was some quality driving, right? I wasn't paying attention. Do these doors open? That's amazing. Sorry, guys. Not sorry. Just use the back ones. You're going to have to open all those doors, but I've got to go. I don't know what keeps happening there. There's like a lump. Do we keep... There. Just there. Like we keep standing on the seat. Smash through that. Right. Come on. Can't hang around. Lock those. That was some terrible, terrible driving. Get in there. Let's just go. Just go, 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 go. Alright. Floral Park next. Super late. It's 7, right? 7 should be good. I'm going to say once you get past 10, we'll just go max. There we go. Ooh, it's a bit pinned back in your seat. Let's stop going over that. Ah, we ain't doing too bad. I've seen worse. Very often. Oh. That plant was growing. Did you see that? Go rewind that. That plant was growing as we approached it. I have pretty much everything set to maximum. Shall we attempt to at least stop at the platform this time and not go flying past? It's just such a good job we have a long train, because you wouldn't count that, would you? I would have been embarrassed if that was actual real life. Oh, come on. I'm not even paying attention to the speed limits, and it's a bend. This is how accidents happen. Right, just brake. We've got to get down to 45. Oh, come on, don't derail. Don't derail. Ooh, dear me. Dear, 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 dear. That was aggressive. That might get me fired. All sorts of fired. To be fair, I think I would have been fired long ago. Alright, Floral Park. We're getting close, aren't we, to Jamaica now? Let's brake. We're supposed to be at that 8 stop, but I think just being on the platform would be nice today. There we go. Let's get up. Put the key in. Turn it on. We're getting good at that, though. Let's have a look at the back, shall we? Oh, we should see it come. There it goes. You can see it, like... yeah, that was cool. I amused myself. Anyway, we're going to have to turn this off in a second. We're doing terrible on time. 8:46. Right. Lock the doors. Take the key out. Oh. Couldn't we just leave the key in? I don't see why you have to keep taking it out. It was a tutorial that keeps telling me to take it out. Whether you have to. Alright. 8:47. We've got to be there in 3 minutes. I think we can do 5.6 miles in 3 minutes. No, we can't. Well, we should just floor it, shouldn't we? We can do up to 70. We have, although we have a 60 mile an hour. Yeah, let's pay attention to the information provided for you. Then you might not be so terrible. Got 60 coming up in 200 yards. Keep an eye on the signals. You do realise we could just completely fail this miserably. Oh, we're not even at 60 yet. Don't slow down. 80 after that. We don't have to stop at any of these stations. 60 on ATC. Alright. We do have a yellow. That is a yellow. ATC is saying 60 still. Still yellow. Okay. Could we be going 60 through yellow? Is this where you rely on ATC to know what it's doing? Because I hope so. No, that's a red. That's a red. Don't... Really? That's an emergency. That literally is an emergency. Oh, maybe I didn't have to emergency that. Oh, now it's yellow. Oh, alright. So ATC probably did know what it was doing. But we got to reset everything here. Probably. Yeah, we've got to get the brake pressure back up. Alright, put this back in. Into that. This is what you want to be doing when you're late. Alright, forward. Let's get the brake pressure back up. Isn't it? Isn't this what you want to be doing when you're late? Oh, I don't do it. Don't do it. Can we go? No. This is awkward. There we go. Can we go now? Reservoir is filling. Can we go? Can we go? Yes. Awkward. Right, we can only do 15. So this is a masterclass in how not to do this. If we even... Is that red? It's green, but that looks... Oh, the one underneath it. No, we can't do 20. We've got to do 15. The one underneath it is green. If I remember American signalling, as long as one signal is green, they're both green. Technically. I mean, that's not accurate, but it's... I'll take it. Oh, we can speed up now. Yeah, because of all that faffing around back there, we can now go up to 40. That's fine. We're so late. What are we now? We're 4 miles away. Right, that's all we can do. And this is probably to space us out from the other train we're crossing over. Lovely jubbly. We're going to be... Okay. Pay attention to the... No, that's accelerating. What a disaster. We should have been paying attention to the track speed. Bit late now. That was for the... that was for the crossover. Anyway. It's safe to say this is not the greatest of... What is that telling us? Oh, we can explore it. Not the greatest interview I could ever have for applying for a job as a train driver. Just don't show him this video, I guess. To be fair, I think I'd pay a lot more attention in real life. I'm kind of being a bit casual about it. We can do 80. We've got no speed decrease. decrease. We have no track signals at the moment, so we're going to have to rely on ATC. We do have to drop to 35 in 2.3 miles. We are not really going to be any later than we have been. 2.9. What were we up to? 6 minutes late? Even with all that messing about when I hit it into emergency 8 times. Is that a crossover? I can't tell. No, it's a shadow. And by crossover I mean crossing. Level crossing. Okay, 1.6 miles. We've got to hit 35. Will ATC slow us down anyway? I don't know. We'll wait for the beeps. After all this, guys, we might spad. So, well, we won't. We'll sit there. Wait. Patiently. If it is red. Entering Jamaica. I mean, it is a junction, right? And terminus. So we might have to wait for trains. 30 miles. An hour. Sorry. Thought that was for us then, that red. It's the other side. We should possibly start slowing. Hold on to your coffees, folks. We are going to be braking a little bit sharp to make sure we hit 30. We have a yellow ahead of us, so we should really consider being closer to 0. Alright, there's the 30 coming up. We're going to... Yep. Okay. Was that dynamic signaling? Because that changed for us. Oh, now we've got to... Well, that's saying 40. Track speed is 30 as we go through the crossover. We've got 15 coming up. So sloppy. So sloppy. Now it changed. That changed to red fast. Yeah, no wonder it's telling us to go down to 15. You see that? We could have been caught out there. Might as well just cruise up to it. Yeah, we have all reds. So I cannot see any trains. Hopefully they come out at some point. Well, we want to be able to see the light, right? Oh, lost my mouse. We want to be able to see the signal, really. So let's just stop there. Not the best, but we can see it. But what's going on? I don't know. There is a train there. And there is one over there. I mean, we're running late, so we're just kind of waiting for them to slot us in, I guess, in our newfound late slot. This is what you get, folks, if you're late. Or early, I would imagine. If you're early, you would have to sit here for ages. I think we'll do okay. Is the window open? Yeah, the window's open. Have a look outside, shall we? We're kind of sat there, a bit far away from the signal. We're not... I don't think we're doing anything at the back. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're clear of any crossovers. That's nice. I'm just gonna... There, that's who we're waiting for. You see him? There you go. We should go once he gives us... Once he gets out the way. Let's hope we get a green then, once he leaves. That's got to be the train we're waiting for. We shall see. Eye on that. Yeah, he's definitely going to be... He was on the track we're using. Sorry I'm late. Quite, well, 6 minutes. And we had all that emergency setting stuff. And you do, right? Let's see. Still red. Probably have to wait till he clears the switch a bit. And yellow at the bottom there. That must be for the... As we're changing over. Let's get going then. Not hang around. Okay. That's been it. We're gonna have a lot of red X's, I believe. But are we gonna complete... Well, yes. Oh, see? Speeding. That's not the speed we're supposed to be doing. Look at your ATC, sir. There we go. I mean, it's 15 miles coming up anyway. An hour. Gliding in. Yeah, you don't want to be doing... What is the track speed for it through here? Track speed is 35. I don't want to be doing 35 through that crossover. If you don't mind. That would be terrible. That would be derailing immediately. Is that train parked up on the sidings, or is there a platform over there? Can't tell. We do have a red, but I believe that red is when are we going to stop? 5-6. It's literally where we stop. We best get this right. No overshooting the platforms, otherwise we could have a terrible end to a rough journey. Come on, we can do this. Are we crossing over? I don't think so. Alright, guys. We're doing it. Oh, we're a bit fast. Yeah, so accelerate if you're a bit quick. The opposite of what you should have been doing. Go. Post in. We are going to be around about 10 minutes late at this rate. But we made it. That is key. So totally doable. You just have to pay attention to the signals. There doesn't seem to be any bugs other than graphical glitches. And I think the scenario is tailored towards track speed and not ATC. A little unfortunate. I might try it again. We're just going to stop here, I think. There we go. There we go. I just put it in emergency because why not? Alright, that one. Open the doors. Because this way we can do that. Put the key out ready. Because we're kind of late. What else can we turn off? Turn that off. We'll probably need to put the marker lights on for the next guy. Turn off those lights. Almost done. Just the key to turn out. Lock this up. Okay, that's that done already. We'll just leave that in there then. Fine. Well done. That's it for this duty. What do we need to do? Anything? Shut down the cab. Okay. We can take that out. Oh no. Key out. Turn that off. And climb down from the train to complete this duty. Obviously not out the front door. That would be a bit terrible. Don't want to be walking on the tracks, even if we are a driver. Where are we heading to? We got to go up or something? Looks like we have to go up here. Do we? And then head this way? Nope. Oh, this is always awkward. Do we go that way? Are we supposed to be on the other side? Oh, we're going to have to turn on the... Is it 1? 2? 1? 3? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. 1. Control 1. Why there? Why? Why? Dovetail. Just don't. I get it, kinda, but really? Thanks for watching, guys. That has been... okay. To start with, apparently. Really? That gives you some leeway. It was just the return journey. Who knows? Race day run completed. Even ignore the red X's we were faffing about. We weren't too late then, according to all that. It does give you some leeway, so perhaps I need to bite my tongue a bit, and they do a kind of account for it. You just don't pay pure attention to the times. So coming up, we're going on back into the UK this week, or whenever it's released, with a new DLC for the Northern Transpennine, and a couple of diesels, old British diesels, from, is it Manchester? From Manchester to somewhere. Anyway, keep an eye out for that on the channel. Hope you like this. It was a bit rough, but we did complete it. And until next time, take care.